Alright, pony friends, we are live. We're gonna wait for some folks to get in on this. Banquo's probably watching Star Strike stream, which I wish I could be in right now, but you know, I got screwed over by technology. Gotta love technology. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be ranting this whole entire time. No, we're gonna watch a bunch of awesome videos. I got some good ones picked out. I haven't actually, believe it or not, I haven't actually seen any of these. These were just videos in my watch later that I was like, okay, I'll react to these. These sound interesting. Thing is, I'm kind of ticked off about the whole technology thing. But, you know, it is what it is, and it is what it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, someone's actually already watching. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna send this out. See if any pony wants to join. And around 8 o'clock, I'll actually start the video and explain why I'm not on Ponytown right now. Still ticks me off to no avail. I'll send this to Banquo on the off chance he can join. And we'll go ahead and bap that link in. And we'll send it on its way to the Discord too. Man, I spend way too much time on the internet. There we go. Alright, I just about boosted it in every which way I could. Yay. I am going to do something else quickly. So, for anyone wondering why I'm not playing Ponytown with Star Strike right now, there is actually a good reason for that. So, I stream via my school computer, which I got from my college, and my college still doesn't think we are old enough to handle a computer, so they have restrictions. Now, what is the problem with the restrictions? Well, the restrictions are not letting me play Ponytown, but for some reason they let me play Ash's Town, which is why I'm always playing that at the beginning of streams. But I could not get my personalized computer to work today, and there is no way to use StreamYard to stream from mobile, so yeah. No Ponytown tonight. Star Strike, I wish him the best of luck. He just reached 10K, and I am so happy for him. But yeah, at about 8 o'clock, 3 more minutes, we're going to get started. I am going to play Mario 3D Land on my Pony DS. I still have 48 lives, and I just keep on dying. It's good for you. It builds character. And I'm just going to do it again. I can just buff the sound so y'all can hear me die 1,000 times. I would love to do a Nintendo stream at some point. I think I did play Mario 64 on my first stream for a little while. Didn't last long, but I did. I'm in that really cool level in Mario 3D Land that has like the Zelda reference when you like light up all those torches. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing tonight. I've got a slight outline with some videos that are going to last like 20 minutes or like 30 minutes if I actually do all my commentary that I usually do. Which you guys probably don't even want to hear, so. Ooh, yay. I love that sound in a Mario game. I should get a 3DS capture card. I play these 3DS games way too much. And y'all would probably love to see me fail at them. I wonder where Forlius is at. He usually hops on the streams. And Banquo does if he's not super busy with art or videoing or whatever. What time is it? Almost time. We shall start the stream. Ah, that's lava. Oh, yay, a useless notification on my phone. Alright, I'm beating this level. And then I shall start the stream for real. Oh, come on! I didn't even hit the top of the flagpole. That's sad. Alright. Goodbye, Pony DS. Hello, Pony Videos. So, we are starting with this video. Who made this video? Bleh. Press the S button. FIM. I watch him sometimes. Who is Lyra Heartstrings? I should probably edit the description just you know, kind of do the thing that like, hey, I used your video. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. How do you spell that? I don't know. My live streams are always such a mess. I think that should work. Save changes. I am still so new to all this streaming stuff. It's not even funny. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Before the My Little Pony fandom became what it is today, there were lots and lots of inside jokes and memes that laid out the foundation of what we would eventually become. And in this new series, I hope to take you on a trip down memory lane and look through the
Stop with the memory lane, because you're starting with cupcakes. That is not a good start. Cupcakes, it was horrifying. I actually just watched a video earlier that I would love to show you guys. And they were just, like, talking about how an entire... So I know it's, like, kind of a whole brand with MLP videos nowadays. It's, like, how we traumatized a generation. Bronies traumatized a generation. And I watched one, and it was actually funny, and I don't like that it was funny. Because Cupcakes HD was the first thing on it. Anyway.
Fandom's golden age. And at the end, we'll look back at the show and see if any pieces from the fandom have been acknowledged by canon. Starting off with the story of this humble pony.
It's adorable! Isn't it? It's adorable! Who couldn't like Lyra? Lyra's the best one from G4. No one will ever change my mind.
Do you even call this pony? Apparently, her name was actually originally Incidental Unicorn number 2.
Oh.
Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? However, thanks to her cutie mark being the instrument Lyre, fans were quick to nickname her Lyra. Unfortunately, people who called this pony Lyra came to a crossroads when the official toy of her came out and her card listed her name as Heartstrings instead of Lyra. The fanbase considered whether Lyra should be renamed to Heartstrings or have Heartstrings somehow be incorporated with Lyra. This led to a few potential solutions being put forward, such as the idea that the names of the toys aren't actually relevant to the show names, and that this card should be discarded. I mean, discarded, more like discorded, because I'm in a Discord server and you should totally join. Link in the description. Anyways, on a side note, I totally see a real resemblance between the show design and this card design. How can you say that this isn't canon? I mean, back to the name thing. What the fandom settled with was to take both of these names and call her Lyra Heartstrings.
Which is an awesome name, by the way. I mean, come on. Lyra Heartstrings. It rolls right off the tongue. It's an adorable plush. Come here, Lyra. I got my own Lyra plush. I am gonna hug it while we watch a video. Lyra, do you want to watch a video about you? Cool. Let's do it. I swear I'm not crazy.
Which was eventually made canon by the toy. I guess this isn't really much of a shocker because that's what we all know her by nowadays. Anyways, at least now you know how her name came to be. Other than that, some fans jokingly called her Incidental Unicorn number 2 or Fred because both were put forward by Nayuki, a layout artist who worked on the show, with the name Fred being brought up as Nayuki's response to the fandom's disappointment that Lyra's card read Heartstrings rather than Lyra. How would the fanbase react if we suddenly named her Fred in the show? Would we get the same backlash as the Heartstrings point? I'm not exactly sure what his main point there was, but let's talk about this Nayuki guy for a second. I don't think the actual identity of Nayuki was ever revealed, and he seems seems to have deleted all of his forum posts, which makes it kind of hard to verify all this information. The My Little Pony wiki still cites him as a reliable source, so we'll just go with it for now. Judging from archives of his posts on the Allsparks forums, Nayuki is actually the person responsible for using Lyra for background gigs, such as jumping excitedly, drinking from a cup, and sitting like this on a bench. And because of
human, it's a human. It's adorable, and it's a human.
There's one instance of Lyra sitting like a human becoming a meme. The theory that Lyra wants to become, or is at least interested in human beings, came to be. In fact, deleted account 2 made a post asking, "Hello, I've just found out that Lyra is a real character. This whole time I thought of her as a fan-created character. Anyways, what is there to like about us humans? How would she even gather information about us humans when there has never been a human in Equestria?" Which is actually a really good question. There's a theory that Equestria is actually a post-apocalyptic Earth after humans were wiped out, which I'll probably be making a future video about because that sounds awesome. But
weren't there humans in the first 2 gens, or like at least the first gen? Wasn't there? I think there was, right? They're making like some special comics, and like 2 of them are based on the old gens, and one's a G5 comic. I think I'm definitely gonna get the G5 comic anyway.
But anyways, that didn't seem to stop a person going by the name Jason the Human from writing this 31 chapter fanfiction called Anthropology, where the synopsis reads: humans, truth or myth? Ancient lost civilization, or just an old pony's tale? No pony has ever seen one, and most haven't even heard of them, but Lyra knows that these wonderful creatures are more than just old legends, and she's going to find out, and possibly drive her roommate insane in the process.
What would y'all do? Okay, so I know I say this every single time, but what would y'all do if... Well, the thing I say all the time is I am going to finish the Ghost of Chicken Scootaloo. I'm actually working on the video right now. I have it recorded. I'm working on the PNG animation along with the first Dear Evan Hansen video and the music video that I am trying to put out. I am not having a good time right now with the editing softwares, but I'm doing my best. But what would y'all do if I would go ahead and read this fan fiction? I love this fan fiction. It's so good.
You know, I did some calculations, and apparently the whole thing would take approximately 16 hours to read. Though the best thing to come from this is how it spawned a fan song that won't get out of my head.
Human beings,
I love this song.
Being just the way they are. Tell me, little pony, can you push a cart or drive a car?
Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about your mother. Bonbon.
Wait, what
or
did you just
address the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about your mother.
I am
Bonbon, or Sweetie Drops. Why are these two always seen together? Well, Nayuki, the layout artist, elaborated that the Lyra-Bonbon pairing, I'd say, is mostly coincidental. When setting up a crowd scene, I tend to place ponies next to each other based on their colors as well as the colors of the surroundings. You want the colors to complement each other, but also not draw attention away from the focus of the scene. Despite that answer, that didn't stop the fandom from pairing these two up together with the idea that they're a couple in mind, which was mostly stemmed from the fact that they appeared to be on a lunch date together in the episode Swarm of the Century. Anyways, even though they have roughly equal screen time, Lyra is still considered to be the more popular of the duo, since Bonbon doesn't really have too much fan works with her on her own without...
Well, but hang on. We gotta talk about one thing, though. Season 9, episode 23. They do propose to each other. They are a canon couple. They are a canon couple. And no matter what anyone says, that will never change. Just
without Lyra, which isn't too surprising, since if you look at these two side by side, one definitely sticks out more due to eye-catching colors. To prove my point, let's look up the Google image searches for Lyra versus the Google image searches for Bonbon. Do you spot a pattern here? I mean, let's list off all the interesting things we know about these two, starting off with Lyra. 1. She sits like a human. 2. She presumably plays a liar. 3. She drinks Coke. 4. She cries after her pie gets demolished. 5. She was literally a bridesmaid of none other than Princess Cadence herself. That is a cool character. Now, what do we know about Bonbon? 1. She presumably likes candy. 2. 3. She's a secret spy. That's a good one. 4. She didn't put those in her bag. You see what I'm saying? I mean, not to say that I don't like Bonbon, it's just I find it really weird how the fandom kind of neglected to give her any special characteristics while giving Lyra all the spotlight, even though the two characters are very intertwined together. Despite that though, these two are pretty inseparable, which is also backed up by the fact that the episode Call of the Cutie introduced a bunch of new fillies, and because Lyra was seen at Diamond Tiara's quinceañera for some reason, some of these foals were interpreted to be Lyra and Bonbon's child. The particular pony that stuck around for that theory the most was Liza? Dulotz? Whatever. More well known by her fan given name, Tootsie Flute. Yeah, I'll just stick with Tootsie Flute for now. Fan art and fan fiction depicting the three as a family started being made, such as Add Tootsie Flute Makes Three. But all this does really is make scenes where Tootsie Flute is alone with a different adult pony look really odd. Then again, she was also seen in Starlight's Village for some reason, so she's just likely a stock character.
Hey, maybe she's just taking a vacation. Maybe Lyra's in Starlight's Village too, and you just didn't see her because she's, I don't know, somewhere. But and also it's adorable. The fan art's adorable. Lyra's adorable. Let's keep going.
Anyways, another filly theorized to belong to Lyra and Bonbon was none other than Sweetie Belle. You're probably confused as to why that kind of connection would be made, but I think it's because Sweetie Belle has a curly bi-colored mane like Bonbon, and she's also a unicorn like Lyra. So I guess if you break it down like that, you can kind of see where they're coming from. Though this particular piece of fanon was never widely accepted, which is good because I can only imagine the disappointment of those who wholeheartedly accepted this as canon when it was revealed that Sweetie Belle is Rarity's sister. Actually, lucky for us, we don't have to imagine it, since there were some people making fan art of their disappointment of the fact. Hey, Sweetie Belle, want to go to the park?
I'm sorry, Tootsie, but I'm going to spend the day with Rarity. You know, sisters only thing.
Oh, that's cool. Can I come too? We're sisters after all.
Well, we're not really blood-related sisters,
so
and,
that's okay. I mean, I didn't really want to go.
Goodbye, Tootsie.
Bye, Seats. Have fun.
Aww. That's sad.
Shifting gears a bit, I wanted to mention how Lyra's pretty much everywhere in the show to the point of it looking like there's clones of her. Plus, we all know that she's a unicorn, but sometimes she's seen as an earth pony, and sometimes as a Pegasus, dubbed Skyra, and even an alicorn. All this really means is that when they designed Lyra, she wasn't really meant to be this big character who she eventually became. I mean, she literally shares the same design as Amethyst Star, Diamond Mint, and Lemony Gem. You could say that this is an example of the show designers being lazy and reusing models, but I'd like to look at the more positive side of this and bring up how it's kind of cool how everything I mentioned so far was attached to this random background character without it being mentioned by the show. Though, that makes you wonder, how much of this Phantom stuff did the show actually acknowledge? Well, the show officially adopted the name Lyra Heartstrings for the show, so that's a good start.
It's a rock shaped like Lyra Heartstrings!
Lyra and Bonbon always hang out together stopped being a coincidence based on aesthetic features, but was rather acknowledged by the show numerous times, and the Lyra Bond ship was also canonized in season 9 when it's seen that they get married, which is like 2 for 4, so that's...
Told ya. I told you, it is canon. Look at that.
And the Lyra Bond ship was also canonized in season 9 when it's seen that they get married, which is like 2 for 4, so that's not that bad, especially for the first entry in the series. Actually, I guess she appears in Equestria Girl, so her being human kind of... Yeah, I'll count that as 0.5. Only time shall tell whether all of these other fandom adopted characters will also have half their headcanons actually be canonized. Make sure to let me know down in the comments what you thought of this time.
Alright. I don't know why I chose that video for the stream. I just thought it was fantastic. I love Lyra. She's awesome. She's the best background pony ever. Let's move on to whatever video I have next. I have like 4 videos here and I don't know what order I put them in. What is it? Oh, top 10 Starlight Glimmer moments. I like Starlight Glimmer too. That's why I'm...
Oh, hey there. Now, I think we all know deep down inside by now that, whether you like to admit it or not, Starlight Glimmer is the best pony. If you say otherwise, then well, the hashtag Glimmer Gang will prosecute you, okay?
Alright, anyone who watches this, I don't know if anyone's actually watching right now. I forgot to set up my second monitor. I just have the live chat running on my phone. Is Starlight Glimmer the best pony? And if you say no, you shall be prosecuted by the Glimmer Gang, apparently. Wait, yo, I just actually took a look at their clothing. They're just wearing straight up Starlight Glimmer clothing. That is both wholesome and creepy.
Anyways, in order to show my passion for this lilac pastel colored horse thing, I have decided to compile my personal favorite top 10 Starlight Glimmer moments from the show. So, yeah. Starlight Glimmer, let's start. Number 10. Starlight Glimmer's backstory. Now, as most of you already know, in the season 5 finale of
that
MLPFIM,
goes
Starlight's backstory is explained through a flashback. Her childhood best friend named Sunboy or something got his cutie mark after he levitated a bunch of books. And he was subsequently then sent to a magic unicorn school where
Imagine it. That's a beautiful pause. Imagine if Sweetie Belle found out that all she had to do was levitate some books, like kick some books over on Apple Bloom and then save her by levitating the books, and she would get her cutie mark. Like, so much of the first 5 seasons would have been fixed easily if Sweetie Belle had just known that one simple fact.
they learn the unicorn of the magic, leaving Starlight all alone.
Nerd.
However, due to Starlight never learning how to send a letter in the mail in order to communicate with Sunboy,
Derpy.
she of course decided to do the next logical step of starting a communist commune in the literal middle of nowhere and stealing a bunch of pony cutie marks.
Don't knock a communist commune until you tried it. That was a joke, I promise. YouTube, don't cancel me, please.
To eat them for their valuable and scrumptious nutrients.
That's not true.
She is truly a modern-day male boss. Number 9. Vaporizing Discord.
That
As
was
we
fun.
all already know, Starlight Glimmer is a very powerful unicorn. However, not a lot of unicorns are powerful enough to vaporize a god straight out of existence. In the Season 9 episode, A Matter of Principles, Starlight suddenly activates her horn and beams Discord out of the living realm after learning that he had eaten her shawarma, which was made by Trixie that she was saving for lunch later that
Okay, this is annoying because it's not true. Let's switch gears. What's next? Okay, I'm gonna put some backstory on this one. So this one actually I have seen before, but it is so adorable and it's an amazing animation. So let's watch this. I don't think there's any real voice acting, but it's really good. I mean, look at how clean this animation is for fan animation, right? Like, yeah, so clean. What a scarf. I would buy that scarf. Ooh, that's a I don't know, the outfit does kind of fit, not gonna lie. Ew. It's just kind of funny. I don't know. And thus, the enemies were created. This is how I felt when I saw Banquo's video. Just him being innocent, doing absolutely nothing, and then me watching his video, just rolling my eyes. This was me watching Banquo's videos. Actually, that's perfect. And then there's Banquo laughing at me for doing something stupid, like starting a YouTube war and then making the most pointless points. There is a new green video coming out eventually. I'm gathering OCs. We're going to talk about OC design. Not important. But oh, come on, Applejack. Give Lyra the time of day. She's awesome. What are they selling? Were those stamps or something? You did it, Lyra. I'm so proud of you. Oh, look, there is voice acting. Aww. It's so sad. Will Lyra do the right thing? She did. Octavia would be proud. Maybe this is Octavia's child. That's why they want the string instrument. Look how happy she made the filly. Aww. I'm just saying it's cute. It's definitely something she would do. Alright, who made this video? Just wondering. Okay. I don't know this person. I just found the name of this video enticing. So, yeah, you read the title. Every season of My Little Pony ranked. I might turn this one off midway if I don't like it, but, you know, that's a matter of opinion. Anyway, let's watch this one. This is the longest one I've got on here.
Now that the smoke is cleared, I guess most bronies can agree that Friendship is Magic went through a wave or two in quality.
No, it didn't.
However, not everyone's on board with when it happened or what caused
Except for
it.
season 3.
By all means, there are no wrong answers, though I've been known to be pretty adamant regarding what I consider the best years of the show. Ever since finishing season 9, I've had a good idea of how I'd rank them all, from the ones I like the least to the ones I like the most. This is not a definitive list, it's all my personal opinion, so don't be afraid to share yours.
I think season 5
And
was
to
the
make
best.
things easier on all of us, I'm not including Friendship is Forever.
Who would? That's
Yeah, I haven't even started the ranking, and you already have license to dislike the video.
I never learned to read.
season 8.
The first thing you have to know about
Guys, you heard it here. Pinky doesn't like cupcakes. We don't have to worry for Rainbow Dash's safety anymore.
Friendship is Magic is that, first and foremost, the reason it was made was to advertise a toy line. But for the longest time, it never affected the show in a bad way. Until season 8. This was the year that Hasbro created a school-themed playset and mandated that the series should now center its storyline around it. There were a few scattered ideas that could have gotten interesting, but largely this was a finicky experiment that hurt the show in two big ways.
Yeah, it did.
It interrupted the previous season's arc and de-emphasized several promising characters, and put so much pressure on the main six that they started acting differently, more prone to getting into friendship-ruining arguments and hurting those around them. If you're just looking at the main characters, as in the characters that the show should be about, this is a pretty bad time. There aren't many important lessons learned or warm, touching moments here, just a bunch of ponies being driven apart by little squabbles and making up because they just have to. However, the new characters they make here, namely the Student 6, have their worth. Maybe just compared to the main ones, anything can look amazing, but this was a team I could be happy to see on screen and interested in watching.
Yeah, 'cause they were cool.
Even if they aren't given enough development overall, and the twist villain's an archetype and nothing else. If you're a fan of the
Okay, Cozy Glow was a very interesting villain, but definitely not my least favorite. Now, y'all can hate me for saying this as much as you want, but my least favorite villain is King Sombra, because I don't think he gets enough screen time compared to everyone else. Whatever. Who cares what I say? I'm just Brony sitting on his couch watching pony videos right now, so bleh.
show, I hope season 8 isn't the only one you've watched.
Hey, you two are supposed to be in the zone.
My chief complaint that I had with this season when I reviewed it was that the stories have promise, but the trajectory those stories take leaves me disappointed.
I second
Whether it's
that.
a character acting up or an unfortunate circumstance, they'll find a way to make a story unpredictable, even when
This episode right here, that's a horrifying pause, is what created, I think, what created the Starlight X Trixie ship, for better or worse. I don't know what to think about this ship.
it doesn't need
It's not
to
my
be.
favorite.
A lot of these seem straightforward, but they usually don't want to be, which is a massive problem in reintroducing Starlight Glimmer as a protagonist. There's a lot at stake with making her good again, but her arc isn't handled properly. She spends as little time with Twilight's friends as possible, and we're supposed to expect, after a few small apologies, that she's a hero? Well, you can...
Okay, I think I brought this up in one of my most recent videos. Starlight's arc is so confusing at times, because Twilight said a few sentences, Starlight apologized, and Twilight's like, okay, let's go with that. It's no sense at all. Whatever.
You can start to tell that the writers were no longer interested in giving the main 6 new things to experience. They spend a lot of time reliving former glories or meeting new ponies who take up more of the spotlight. Season 6 really feels like it just wants to write them out and hand the show over to a new cast, but can't because the show is meant to be about them and their friendship. While not bad overall, it's the victim of a changing of the guard, with different priorities and a less personal connection to the central cast.
What are you doing? I'm creating a gown, darling.
Yeah.
Something I've had trouble with
Scary.
is deciding if 7 is better than 6.
Can I just say, these covers are fantastic because I have all these on DVD. I'm that kind of brony. I buy everything. I have the CDs right next to me, and the movie right next to me. The 2017 one, not the Equestria Girls. I have
And
those on
coming to a
box.
conclusion
Not
on
important.
why. Ultimately, I do think it's the better season of the two, because the former's problems were toned down, but they still share a similar, slightly less colourful tone. Oh, there's good stuff to say here. I like the idea that Starswirl had his own Elements of Harmony-styled team back in the day, and the stories are more willing to be entertaining than its surrounding seasons. Not to mention, they managed to clear out some of the issues with Starlight's arc and ended in a convincing way. But it's down in the bottom 3 because these seasons don't treat the main 6 like the main characters, and that's a serious problem to me, and I feel only me. While a lot of the new characters popping up are well and good, they clearly take time away from the original point of the show. Make no mistake, there are several good episodes that are just about the main 6 facing interpersonal friendship problems, but there are just as many that either don't add anything new to them or involve a matter that's barely tangentially related to them. Season 7 had a fine selection of episodes, but lacks what I want to see most out of Friendship is Magic.
You think friendship will save you? We will always.
This was the best trio. I am okay. Go check it
out.
out right now. You can even leave the stream if you want. On FimFiction, I am writing a story about this trio coming back for G5. It's called When Worlds Collide, and it is so much fun to be writing. Hang on, I can always just post the link in the chat. I also wanted to make a static message, really quick, where I'm just gonna put this message up on the screen so that whenever Pony joins, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go on FimFiction really quick and pull that story. Oh, 4 things happened on my most recent story. What happened? 1 commented and 3 favorites. That is by far so far my most popular story, and I don't know why. It's a romance story. It's so random because I never thought I would write a romance story, but I did, and it apparently is pretty good because ponies are really enjoying it. That one's called The Alicorn Prince. Here you go for any pony watching. Bam! There's the link to my FimFiction. Let's keep watching this.
It was a mad dash to tie up loose ends and send everyone and
I love how casually Applebloom just stands there. Just like, oh yeah, cool.
everything off, hectic, scattered, and not without trouble. But at the heart of it all, it was a loving tribute of everything Friendship is Magic had done. By no means amazing. This is not the end we would have gotten had Lauren Faust or her team stuck with the show all the way through. However, I was just glad it could go out with dignity, and that enough of the pieces were still there to make it stick the landing it wanted. It's hard to say goodbye, and the season knows it. It wants to give you the most emotionally charged adieu it can. Basically, Season 9 isn't the most subtle season, and that bites it in the back sometimes. But in general, I like the bigger punches it pulls. This is one of the best acted and animated seasons of the bunch. Everyone was just allowed to go to town. Why would they worry? There's no going back. The season has drawn criticism for the amount of changes it made. This is officially not the show it started out as, but I'm happy there was an effort from everyone involved to leave a dramatic impression on the fans. It really says something about
Sorry,
the
I'm
rush the show
replying to a
got
comment
into
on Tim Victim.
beforehand, and the way to
Like,
fix it was to
sorry
break
about
as
saying
many
such
rules
stuff.
as they feasibly could.
Wow, you look just like a princess.
That's because she is a princess.
This is fair.
Huh?
It's not my favorite, but it's
Hold
not my
on a
least favorite.
I hate to be that
Adorable.
guy, but Twilight becoming an alicorn hurt the show in the long run.
Hey,
Magical Mystery
now you
Cure is
can
a
stop
perfectly
right
good
there.
musical episode, but it made
All right, let's clear the air here. This is not a bad change. Of course, every pony is entitled to their opinion, but it's not a bad change. I think this set up season 4 pretty darn well, if you ask me, because you had season 4 starting with is she gonna be a good princess? She's worried, and you even got the plot for the Equestria Girls movie from her worrying if she's going to be a good princess, and also having trouble with her wings. But that's just funny.
made the writers think that a season couldn't be complete if it didn't start or end with a new gimmick. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Unless you're season 3, in which case you'd need a big ending. This is the shortest season, spanning only 11 stories across 13 episodes, which is a shame since it was fairly ambitious looking back. This was the first season in which magical properties were foreshadowed, and characters such as Rainbow Dash and Applejack moved forward in their lives. They even tried their hand at 2 separate episodes chronicling one concurrent day in 2 parties' lives. But for one reason or another, mainly time constraints, most of these ideas yielded mixed results, or created problems that would grow over the rest of the show's run. The reason this season's so short is that there's a possibility it could have ended here, and I'm glad it got a few more episodes to smooth season 3 out, and then make it look great by comparison.
Aw, thanks for the memories.
You too?
Nope, I'm good.
You know what? I've warmed up to season 5 since I last saw it.
I think season 5 is the best season ever. And the reason why is because I like the addition of the cutie map, and I also kind of like how you get this antagonist at the beginning, right? And you almost completely forget about them mid-season. And then they just pop up back in the end. And I know, yes, there's this whole thing about how Starlight was spying on Twilight the whole time, and yes, she is in the background of a lot of episodes, but I think it was so fantastic having you just almost completely forget Starlight existed, and then having her come back and you're like, oh, right, this is still a problem. She's still angry with Twilight. I think it's good. And also, Luna finally starts going into Pony's dreams, for real. And Luna's awesome.
If you were to ask me which one I'd watch again, this or 3, sure, this one has some episodes that are worse than anything in 3,
Hey,
but I still get
it's
a lot
not.
more out of 5, and it's more fulfilling to watch. My biggest problem still remains. I feel like I'm
That's my reaction after watching a Banquo video. Just, I did it again.
being pandered to when I'm the exact opposite of their target audience, but I can at least respect that they wanted to go in a different direction that could satiate their aging fans. I think of season 5 as a bridge season rather than the last classic one or the first modern one, because although different, it's still got a respectable quality of output and the whole.
How is What About Discord the worst episode? That was such a funny episode. You get Discord being himself. You get the Smooths. How was this a bad episode? Okay, the main attraction has a total bop of a song. I will give you that. I love The Magic Inside of You. It is one of my favorite songs in the entire show. Only beaten out, really, by, what's the name of the song? I know this is going to sound stupid, but I like A Kieran Tale. That's my favorite song from the show. I think. Maybe there's another one that I'm just forgetting about at the current time, but I don't want to think about that.
Hallmarks of the best friendship as Magic has to offer. With the scope expanded, the main six still have new things to learn and new places to go. The magic touch of Ponyville fades away because of all the traveling, but there's still some really sweet stories and moments coming out of it.
See, I think that, wow, that I would save that picture as a wallpaper. I'm going to do that later. I think the traveling was actually pretty clever. What they did with the traveling was awesome because you get exposed to new places of Ponyville or of Ponyville of Equestria, and you get to learn more about these places. Like Manhattan, we get to see. I know this is until season 6, but we get to see like the restaurants and like everything that happened there. I think that was clever. I think what they were doing with the traveling was a great way to expand the world that we already know so much about, because there's only so much you can do in a tiny town with one castle. Like, the castle's kind of the staple piece of the entire place. That's really all they've got going for them in Ponyville. Stop crashing around before I kill you. Sorry, my roommates are completely inconsiderate.
Perhaps the map could have functioned differently, or the story arc could have been more lighthearted, or the situations more natural. Perhaps. But I'm still happy with what they were able to successfully accomplish, more now than when it was new. It's not the death of the Golden Age. It's the farewell.
Spike has a crush on Verity.
Excuse you. I love this screenshot too. It's good. It's fantastic. Just Twilight's stretched smile and like, or the stretched like, oh crap, I did something wrong, and Pinky's just like, yeah, you did. I forgot who exactly did she say that to? It was like Lotus or Aloe, right? I don't know.
And you are doing so well.
I think we all owe a great debt to season 1 for getting us all together in the first
Yeah.
place. Sure, I and many others hopped on the ride sometime later, but what season did that ride truly start? I think what's great about season
Winter
1
wrap-up.
and why so many of its episodes remained shining examples of how to reboot what was at the time a dead-end franchise all has to do with charm. It's not the funniest season or the best told, but there was a lot of care put into making this a show anyone in the world could enjoy. Call these episodes bland and boring if you want, but it doesn't get much pure.
You really think the best night ever was the best episode? And it's not. It's just not for this season. Winter wrap up is iconic. It's got an iconic what's the word I'm looking for? An iconic song. It is something that has been parodied many times. Maybe I'll watch the parody after this because I love animated James and I love this season. It's like, of course, like I said, every pony is entitled to their own opinion. It's just some of these opinions are plain wrong because season 5 getting ranked so low, that's a crime. That is just a straight up crime. But you were right to put season 3 under season 5. That's good on you. It was shorter, less pony.
Purer than this. It was a simpler time, back when just seeing a new species
Hello,
or getting an infestation was an exciting new frontier. Mostly for Twilight, who still got a fresh, curious view of small-town pony life and how they treat each other.
Employee Amelia.
It's not to say her friends are strange test subjects, more that we're learning what makes them such a compelling unit. Everything they go through means something at this point, and they each live in their own rich, playful world that you want to see more of. It's the start of something special and is still a highlight. So, there's only 2 seasons to go. And for my money, they're both really great seasons, the best you can get out of the My Little Pony franchise. Bursting with constantly amazing ideas and moments, it's hard for me to pick just one. But for my money, I'm always one for the creator's touch.
Yeah.
I suppose there is the rare instance when one can have too many sequins. I'll just take off my jacket. I suppose this won't do either.
Now, there are definitely things Season 4 does better than 2. It has the best story arc, the best songs, and my personal favorite episode of the whole show.
Testing 1, 2, 3. I think you actually got this one right. I think, well, I don't know though. What was the Yeah, the person who made this video that I'm watching right now is Employee a Million. I can probably link this in a second. What season? No, that was season 5. What was the episode? I know what I'm thinking of. Hang on. No, I don't. Give me a second. I'm looking it up because I'm not losing this one. I swear I can do it. In fact, I promise I can do it. That's what it was. Rarity Takes Manhattan is a close second to Testing 1 2 3 just because of Coco Palmel. She is adorable and so shy, and it's hilarious. All right. Good. Glad you got it. Let's keep it moving.
While they got very carried away with the magical destiny mumbo jumbo,
Hey!
their premiere is mostly exposition. This is about the closest they got to having a coherent arc across the season that wove all the main 6 together. The friendship keys that they all got just by naturally helping others out.
I wish I had a chicken that was given to me by Weird Al Yankovic that was a key to a magic castle. That would be awesome. Also, side note, Weird Al Yankovic, amazing singer. I got like 5 of his CDs over there. Let's see, what do I got? I got Mandatory Fun, Bad Hair Day, The Essential Weird Al, Poodle Hat, Straight Outta Linwood. Oh, and Running with Scissors. I got 6. I am so much of a Weird Al fan, and this chicken is a staple of that.
Was an indicator of how friendly they had become and how vital their elements were.
Wait a second, I just realized something. Does this mean he thinks that season 2 is the best season of My Little Pony? That's crazy.
I could have done without Discord occasionally popping in to be a jerk.
Yes, he did end up with Pinkie Pie, and it's adorable. In fact, I find it hilarious that a celebrity was given a cameo on the show and ended up canonically having a child with a main character. That is hilarious. And also, Weird Al is a brony from my sources, so he was probably very thrilled that his character has a good relationship with the main character. I don't know, though.
But if it helps with the end, so be it. When the characters face problems of their own, they hit hard. Like, very hard. They always hit a strong balance.
I think the Scootaloo not being able to fly episode was so sad. That episode was just like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It hit home, you know? Like, all right, I am a nerd. I have seen this show 30 times through. And that is not even a lie. 30 times through, and I'm actually working through it on my 31st right now. I'm in season 6. And it's just that one hits me every time, right in the heart. And the way Rainbow Dash comforts her. What did Ice Swimmer say? Imagine having a child with a fictional character by ponifying yourself or something. That would be awesome. If I could have a child with a fictional pony as a pony, that would be awesome. Like, honestly, I would leave this world and go to Equestria any day. I know so many people wouldn't say that, but I would genuinely do it. Anyway.
Of pushing them into more emotional situations while still showing their good sides. I don't want to keep going on and on about testing 1 2 3, but it's such a classic example of a season 4 episode.
It's so good.
What Friendship is Magic did best. It was the start of a couple trends that overtook the show and made it a different beast. And a couple of the stories are kind of gimmicky, but that's a small price to pay when you can still rely on it all to be clever.
You know what? Season 7 is not that bad. If you're only on season 7, that's fine, because, I mean, you're not missing much, honestly. I think he had a good idea putting the season 6 through 9 at, like, the very end. I mean, no season of My Little Pony is bad. It's like the Scream franchise, right? None of the Scream movies are bad. The third one is just off. Like, and that was because of the whole violence in cinema thing. Not important. But, like, Scream 3 was not everyone's favorite. No one likes Scream 3 as much as they like the other ones. But and it's the same thing with My Little Pony, I think. Like season 3 was not as good, but it was still fine, you know? It was just it was My Little Pony. That's all you need to know. Like my only problem with season 3 is it was too short. I am fine with Twilight bringing a princess. I'm fine with everything else about season 3. I love Magical Mystery Cure because I love the songs in it. I just think that it's not my favorite just because it was shorter.
And meaningful.
Last off. Good thing fall
Everything
damage.
season 1 did to make a beautiful, engaging new world out of My Little Pony, season 2 did even better. This is bigger, faster, more entertaining, and more heartwarming over.
Okay, I see where he's coming from with this one. I like the story of season 2. You get Cadence. You get the Hearts and Hooves episode, which has a song that is a total bop. We get introduced to Button Mash. A lot of controversy with that one with the cease and desist, but that's not important. And it's just such a great season. I understand where he's coming from. I just like season 5 more. I would put season 2 in my second favorite My Little Pony season slot. Yeah. Okay, the 2017 movie is very good. Definitely worth a watch at least once. I've got it right next to me, actually. I wonder... Okay, so I got copyrighted trying to, watch the other Equestria Girls movies. Which ones have you seen? But I got copyrighted trying to screen record or like screen broadcast the G5 movie. I wonder if playing on DVD with a crappy camera quality would still count as copyright. It would be harder to tell, definitely. Anyway.
Overall, while still keeping the original spirit in mind. Well, one was more about learning simple
I think the first and second Equestria Girls movies are the best ones. Friendship Games was fine. I didn't like The Legend of Everfree. So there's my
lessons
opinion.
like How to Share or Be Honest. 2 really made an effort to look into how these characters behave and give them a need to improve themselves. It comes with the territory of being a follow-up that everything would be more self-aware, and the early writing team managed to pounce on that properly. But what I love the most about this season is how brilliantly the main 6 were handled. Twilight's given more to do than just observe situations.
Yeah.
She's more active in these plots and tends to get more neurotic in the process.
Fair enough.
Similarly, Applejack takes on her previous role as the sane pony in the room, which fits her a lot more and guarantees that she can be a
horrifying
stronger, more responsible
she's
pony.
totally drunk.
Rarity is comfortably able to be a stuck-up drama queen now that they're making her a more useful part of the group. Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash are given more personal
Alright, we got our best and worst. Worst, Ponyville Confidential. Which one was that again? I definitely recognize the name. Sorry, sometimes these episode names just kind of like mush together, you know? This was the one with the Cutie Mark Crusaders being writers. You know what? He's got a point there. I didn't like that episode as much as some of the other ones in this series. I don't really think Hurricane Fluttershy was the best episode. It was definitely up there with like the top 3. But Hurricane Fluttershy has the it's got like Fluttershy coming out of her shell. I'm fine with that. That's adorable. I love seeing her grow as a character because she was so shy at the beginning, and by the end, she's like singing on stages and being awesome the way she does. But it's not the best episode, I don't think. I think the best episode in season 2 has got to be what was the Royal Canterlot Wedding Part 2. And that's just from my opinion because I like This Day Aria. It is such a good song. Holy crap. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ice Swimmer. I have friends like that where they're like, well, you already said everything that happened. I don't need to watch it. And I was like, well, you still kind of want the satisfaction of knowing you watched it, right? And they were like, yeah, I do. It's funny. I was old enough to have the privilege to watch these episodes as they were coming out. See, how it worked out was I was born in 2003. I had a younger sister come 2010 who was into My Little Pony, and I was always just in the room watching it with her, and eventually I got attached to the show, and then I got excited when season 2 came out. I was like, yes, it's going to be so good. So that's basically the story of how I became a brony, but I did watch season 1, year 1 it was out, and I feel proud to know that I am an original Friendship is Magic brony. Keep going. Let's do it.
Conflicts to overcome, and Pinkie Pie spending the whole season testing how random she can truly be.
Exactly.
And coming to some surprising conclusions. Really, with everything they were going through, this is when they were the most in sync with each other.
Yeah,
and friendship
I see
was
where
at
he's
its most
coming from.
believable. That ensured this wasn't a flash in the pan, and that all of this could happen. That's how I'd rank all the seasons.
That was an interesting ranking list. So, what would I change about this list? I think I would probably put season 3 down at the very end. And like I said, the only reason it's my least favorite season is because it was so short. We had less pony for a time. That's not fair. Come on, Hasbro. Also, I think I would kind of bring season 5 up over season 2 and kind of push them down like a game of Labyrinth. Yeah, the previous screenshot was good. And I can live with the way he put the other seasons. I think I would rather watch season 6 than season 9, but my personal opinion. Well, anyway, I was thinking just watching a couple of the music videos that I mentioned in the stream or were mentioned in the stream because I love a lot of them. And it drives me nuts how much I love some of them. Let me just kind of pull up one of them. Here's the first one. I'm going to try to mute this quickly so that it's not spoiled. Although, for anyone who's been here from the beginning of the stream, you know exactly which song I'm talking about. Because this song, oh my gosh, I love this song. I am going to go ahead and present this stupid screen. I'm still getting used to everything about this. All right, y'all knew it was coming. I have my Lyra plush in hand. I've got Lyra's, I watched Lyra videos earlier. Let's do this. I'm going to try my best.
Human beings fascinate me, being just the way they are. Tell me, little pony, can you push a cart or drive a car? Lyre is my instrument, but humans strum their sweet guitar. It's a mystery. Anthropology, fingers, toes, and tiny noses, brownish hair and tannish skin. Would it be too much to ask to see the world they're living in? Every pony tells me that it's old and fake mythology. It's a mystery. Anthropology, aren't you bored of brushing your coat? Styling your mane with your hooves? I don't mean to butt in or gloat, but ancient history proves humans don't have wings or magic. They don't need it, they don't care. All they've got's imagination. New inventions everywhere. Babies, children, teens, and elders all alike have clothes to wear. It's so real to me. Anthropology, Albert Einstein, Cleopatra, William Shakespeare, Elton John, Michael Phelps, Barack Obama. Who's to say that they're all gone? Maybe humans like us too and dress like us at Comic-Con. It's so real to me. Anthropology, yeah, they've had a couple of fights. Nobody's perfect, you see. Still, I say I'm born with no rights to study whatever I please. I don't need to horse around now. I can stand on 2 legs. I would trade my magic powers for a pair of new legs. Grab your camera, come on, zoom in, cause your favorite mare's a human, me. That is who I
don't like
Anthropology.
Okay, that video is one of my all-time favorite music videos. I I don't know. It's the way she just closes the curtain at the end when Bonbon's like, "Hey, yo, what the heck, Lyra? What did you do?" It's so good. And the thing is, unless she finds a unicorn like Twilight who can bring her back, she's stuck as a human. And I know she doesn't mind, but every pony else will mind. It's so good. And also the song is a classic. So, yeah. The the Obama line. Yeah, it's funny. So story time. I first heard this song actually. I was not involved with the fandom very much until I was around 10, and that is when I began watching online content. And yes, I am one of those people who watched Smile HD when it came out, and that was not a mistake because I actually enjoyed that video as a 10-year-old. That is weird, I know, but because I know I was watching a video earlier that I might show. I probably won't show it right now because it was a half-an-hour video, and knowing how much I pause videos, it'll take like a half an hour, or not a half, like an hour to get through it. So maybe in a separate stream, maybe for my 100 subscriber stream, which I'm still hoping to. You've seen a reaction to Smile HD? Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe if I hit 100 subscribers, because I'm really hoping I do, I will show that video. But it was like a video all about how bronies traumatized a generation, and I just found it funny where he was talking about like okay, I've seen Smile HD as a kid, and it traumatized me. I was like, yeah, it didn't traumatize me. And I also watched Cupcakes. It was good. So when I got involved in the fandom, I started watching a bunch of videos, and I just stumbled across this one, and I was like, oh, this is my favorite background pony. She's adorable. And I mean, I say that as I have a Lyra plush right next to me. It's adorable as well. It was made by Larson Toys. Totally not sponsored, but still check him out. He's great. He's on DeviantArt. And I was like, oh, awesome. I should watch this video. And I fell in love. This song should be my ringtone. No, not my ringtone. The song I wake up to. Actually, wait. Okay, I can say from experience, choosing a song to wake up to in the morning is a very, very big commitment because what I did. Okay, anyone who's random enough to know the song Break My Stride by Matthew Wilder, I set that song as my alarm. I don't hate the song, but now I can only associate the song with she obliterates every pony. I can only associate the song with waking up in the morning, and that's just not a good feeling. So, but I still like the song. The song's still good. So, another video that I brought up earlier, I'm probably gonna have to turn down for this one because I have a Christian roommate. He's not gonna be into this one. Not my fault. All right. Let me just go ahead and look this up because it's freaking hilarious. Stormheart, I don't know if you're on. I don't know who all the nameless viewers are, but Stormheart, if you're on, you've seen this video. You introduced me to this video. So, yeah, if you're on, I'm playing this video, despite my better judgment, or against my better judgment. Let's do this. Y'all are gonna see this title, and just everything is gonna come rushing back from, like, whenever this video.
I don't mind a little
And
cold weather, snow or ice.
But when it becomes too intense, it isn't very nice.
At first, snow is beautiful. It's
Yeah, I can
fluffy,
show you
white,
my
and rich.
later, though.
But when I have somewhere
You
to
didn't know.
go, it's such a fucking bitch. All I want to do is trot on over to the store, but now there's all the snow and ice that wasn't there before. I cannot
love
walk
this
10
song.
feet without falling on my ass. I must be honest and I'm sorry if this is kind of crass.
Winter's fucked up, winter's
Yeah.
fucked up.
The snow is too fucking thick.
Right.
Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up.
No one enjoys being sick. Winter can suck my dick.
I don't understand why I must make the weather suck. Something to do with harmony. Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, what she said.
Flying is way better than walking on the ground. But when I fly, I am repeatedly snowbound. Oh, fuck!
Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up.
30 degrees below zero.
Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up.
Oh yeah, I would watch
Sidewalks always narrow.
Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up.
Outside, keep your mouth closed, cause winter fucking blows.
Now I have to wear like sand.
Oh, I just realized what actually happened.
These
Okay.
cuts are collapsing my
Oh,
lungs, and
oh, I
yet
was
I'm
watching
still
this
singing. I can barely see anything.
Blew away. Oh my
with
God.
Wind and snow. I'm almost killed by falling icicles. Mother Nature is a homicidal hoe. Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up. I don't know why others like it. Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up. Holidays are a benefit. Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up. But once they're over, it becomes a load of shit.
And your Billy's
Really, you
ones
talked
were
to-
dead at least once
I read that-
a day.
I read
But
that
then
newspaper
they had
thing.
to
Really
make
talked
up all their homework anyway.
And snowball
Like-
fights are kind of fun
Homework.
unless you are a nerd. This song should
Oh, yeah,
apply
why
to
not
you
this one?
even if you haven't joined the
Oh,
herd.
yeah.
Winter's fucked up,
I have
winter's
it.
fucked up.
The rooftops are caving in.
Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up. Weather like this should be
Come on,
a
now.
thing.
Winter's fucked up,
Look away.
winter's fucked up.
Can't wait for spring to begin. Frostbite fucked up my skin.
Okay.
The other
I
seasons
have
have problems.
so many
Summer's
nice
hot
and
as
fun. I love
balls,
Black
but
Griffin.
at
He's so
least
good.
I can walk around and not constantly fall.
Speaking of which, autumn is fine despite the leaves dying, and spring has rainbow names up for it with rainbows, flowers,
And other gay stuff.
Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up.
Can traffic please move faster?
Winter's fucked up, winter's fucked up.
Californians are lucky bastards.
Winter's fucked up,
As
winter's
someone
fucked up.
How long will this
That's great.
bitch last?
I hope this shit melts fast.
Fuck winter in the
You haven't seen that part before? Yeah, a lot of people haven't. And there goes his body. Dropped to the ground. Just die. Come on. Yep, there it goes.
Motherfucking ending credits. These are the fucking credits.
That entire song was the embodiment of a bad word. But I don't know. It's amusing. I thought it was funny. I've already been live for an hour. Holy crap. Whatever. I enjoy live streaming. I don't know why. I just enjoy it. It's kind of fun. Even though I don't usually get many viewers, it's just kind of fun to hang around. There is... Okay, so now I'm on an animated James kick. And I'm going to speak very, very briefly on the next video I'm going to show you guys. This video, you might have seen it. You are dead. Yeah. But the thing is, okay, so what I said about Black Griffin is true. I actually have the exact album with this song on it. And I love the PMV for this song. So also, for those of you who didn't know, so obviously you probably know about Animated James getting like kind of shut down, you know, because he was like exposed for doing some really bad things. But he is actually back online now, just not with his old channel. He made a new one for some reason. Anyway, let me go ahead and share this video now. So yeah, this is my favorite PMV of all time. Bam! Watch it. No, not Solidarity. That was Prince Whatever, actually. Black Griffin has a different view. Has that stuff. Oh yeah, Michelle Craven.
Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in your eyes and the words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it.
You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see the blood to be about the man. You wanna be the star, better do what you can to beat it.
But you wanna be bad, just beat it.
I swear, do you think, yeah, I swear, do you think I would ever, be good at karaoke? I know you guys do earlier, right? You ever had
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just beat it. Beat it, just beat it, beat it. Just beat it.
I love this song.
They want to get you believe or you can't. Don't wanna be a boy, you
It's
wanna
sad that
be
Stevie Bell was demoted to or not Stevie was demoted to back in. Of course he was.
You're sure that you're really not scared. You play with it like the scene of truth or dare. They'll get you in the pictures and they'll tell you it's fair. So beat it.
Yeah, I don't know. Right. No, I don't think they, maybe I don't remember. No, I don't. Maybe they changed the
Showing how fucking strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just be there.
I love how Wooden Toaster and Vinyl Sketch up there. Man, and just thanks to main colors, sorry for pausing this, but just thanks to main colors, I can't even use this in green versus blue because Vinyl has a blue main and Wooden Toaster has a green main. Yes, Wooden Toaster also has a green coat, but I already used Wooden Toaster as an example too much. Oh yeah, Bubble Pup is so happy to be here. It's crazy.
No one wants to be defeated. Showing how fucking strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just be there.
It's so great, isn't it?
No one wants to be defeated. Showing how fucking strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just be there. No one wants to be defeated.
Yeah. I hate that you can't see the Good job, Celestia. Get rid of them. Now tell me, who do you think is in the shadows? It's Derpy! It's fantastic. Yes, there's more to this video. It's just like kind of an apology if your OC wasn't featured. And it's pretty funny. Yeah. It's, I don't know, something about it. It's just so classic. And okay, this song is on their album, Jackson Tribute. And yes, I do have said album. Yeah, hi Derpy. I am such a nerd for pony music. Okay, hang on. Let me turn on my light because you never believe how strenuous my eyes get when I'm staring at bright screens in the dark. How many of my CDs relate back to ponies? Let's see, I got Getting Stronger by Michelle Kraber, Immortal and Diamond by Black Griffin, Jackson Tribute by both Black Griffin and Michelle Kraber, which is one of my favorite musical collabs, by the way, because it's awesome. What is that one? Oh yeah, duh, and both of the My Little Pony soundtracks from the movies, you know. You got the New Generation and the 2017 movie. Also, I love how the 2017 movie just has a random remix of the Golden Girls theme song on it. So, I don't know if this is going to be the last video I show, but it is definitely one of my favorite ones. And you guys probably almost definitely know this one. Like, I almost guarantee you know this one. Just because of how iconic this one is. Another animated James video, yes. Just put up with it for a little while longer. I think this was a multi-animated project. Bam! Weird Al tribute thing. Yeah, I'll link it later. Actually, I can link it now while y'all are watching. Wait, will this exit first if I exit this?
When you're ripe with devastation, there's a simple explanation. You're a toy maker's creation, trapped inside a crystal ball. And whichever way you tilt it, know that we must be resilient. We won't let them break our spirits as we sing our silly song.
Yep, here we go with this.
Isn't it great to be different?
Isn't it
wonderful to be exactly who you are? Once you learn to start accepting yourself, you'll become a shining star. Carrot Top, go beyond us, you're a late star. Come to fool us, keep your friends close, it will drive you to the cosmos, to describe you. Carrot Top, go beyond us, you're a late star. Come to fool us, keep your friends close, it will drive you to the cosmos, to describe you.
May
Call it a crash, I call it a flying. Here to perform on this deserted island. Jealous cause the lead pony smiling. You need to chill cause you know just who I am. Out here, no cell phone service. With a blank stare, service purpose. Not worthless, look under the surface. You see, and these ponies are shirtless. You see, and these ponies are shirtless. I'm Trixie.
Yeah, I'm the reason who knows every single word of
Hold
the
on to your hats.
for anyone who actually knows anyway.
I have something more. It's much more special. It might be the same occupation, you'll see. You can call it fake, but this is real magic. It's real magic. It's real magic. Yeah, it's real magic. MAGIC.
I guarantee you know this next one.
Fate has been cruel and order unkind. How could I have sent you away? The blame was my own, the punishment yours. The harmony silent today. Into the stillness I'll bring you a song, and I will company keep till your tired eyes and my lullabies have carried you softly to sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Hey, Shirley, I'm afraid to raise my hand. I have something to ask you, cause I
Someone probably did it on period.
It's not about homework, it's about 1 + 1 is 2. Hey, Shirley, I think I'm in love with you.
I want to totally troll John Twitter and do well.
Yeah, I own this beat. You can call me the king or the ruler. Filling on bass, getting horse with the mic. We're getting 20% cooler. We have a great day out, calling my name like Ferris Bueller. Time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler.
Yeah, it was Lullaby
We're getting 20% cooler.
is the name of that song.
We're getting 20% cooler right now. Human beings fascinate me, being just the way they are. Tell me, little pony, can you push a car or drive a car? Fire is my instrument, but humans strum their sweet guitar. It's a mystery. Anthropology.
Oh, I don't know why this.
Discord, I'm howling at the moon.
Okay, you
in
guys-
the middle of a summer afternoon.
come on.
Discord, whatever
Everyone.
we do to make you take or run away. Discord, are we your prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take your tyranny
Alright, speak
away.
about it. Come on, let's go.
Why can't I mention Fluttershy and her timid, loving mind? How she can be herself near animals, but shies away from her own kind. Why can't I mention Pinkie Pie and the way she kind of acts a bit like me sometimes? You see, I used to
I love Black
hate
Griffin.
daylight.
It's like got the blue green.
Not anymore.
So,
I'm
I mean,
proud to be
come on.
a pony. When you're flying up there in the sky, bright and high, every view is like a dream.
Okay,
Out of this world,
every
it's a
age
new
pony,
when
like
you're
someone who is a
there in the sky,
pony, you are about to get so much. Yeah, try to be brony. You're about to get so much PTSD
and
from
you'll
your
recognize the
Go.
double
Rainbow's tails and white as nice. That's the story we knew of sugar and
spice, but
a
a
rainbow's
rainbow's
easy.
easy once you get to know it with the help of the magic of the Pegasus device.
Yeah.
What do you know about Nightmare Night, son? Welcome to Ladies and Gentlemen, there's no reason to scream. Your favorite princess is back, she's walking up on the scene. She has been stuck on the moon, but that's no reason to fret. She's not a nightmare no more, so buckle down and get set. She's not embracing herself, she ain't leaving no choice. She's gonna blow you all back with her equestrian voice. So cover all of your fears and blow away all your fright. The little princess is back to bring the nightmares tonight.
Just so you know, I have listened to every. Yeah, I know, right? That is the best transition I have ever seen. In fact, I commented on it the first time I ever watched it.
So put down that cello and grab the bass, cause we're swinging here tonight, this ain't no fancy music place. You just gotta let it go from everything that tells you no. Even if this is not your type of show, your type of show.
I've seen every single
Hello,
song
it's Stevie Bell and I want
that
to
is
play.
featured in this
Hello,
video.
I'm Rarity and I have to
This
work
one I
all
don't
day, so can I work
but
with you
a lot of
to
them
help
I
you
love.
alive? So sorry I'm busy, so please
I love
keep
this.
your mouth shut. Do you still hate me? I don't. Can you play with me? I can't. Can we do something right now? I can't. I can't. We can't. We can't. No, sweetie, what have you done? I just wanted to have fun. I don't want to be your sister. Just get out of my life. Get out of my life. Hey, you hair soft as celery down.
It's
My
this
nice
one.
look
No, I don't
into
care for
so
this
strong and
one.
bigger for life. I am your pony wife. That makes my poor heart break complete. Please promise me that it's true. That would be dangerous to see. I am your pony wife.
Don't ask why I know. Yeah, that wasn't sisterhood social. More friendship is witchcraft. Right? How am I even managed to say it?
I gave you my heart and then you turned around.
I think
Secrets that we shared, the moments that you cared.
I gave you my heart and then you turned
We
around.
went striking in the park, skinny dipping after dark.
I gave you my heart and then you turned around.
Depressing melodies, suppressing fantasies.
I gave you my heart and then you turned around.
When I made a song that we're a bunch of floating heads.
Since we're not related, it'll be okay.
I love this fake out right up here. This is how Weird Al and Paul. You got your youth from Weird Al.
Just hitting a button.
Great. Oh, that's how he wants me.
Give me a smidge of confidence. Give me
I
a
can
speck
actually
of
play
something that makes sense.
the
Give
actual
me an
songs.
idea
Maybe I'll
of
make a video on it.
dependency.
I love
Give
it.
me a dash of loyalty. Loyalty.
Alright, now wooden toast is so funny.
So together we are all lost on the moon. We all
I think
share
it's
our
good.
home on the moon. We
I don't know.
we are lost on
I like
the
the song,
moon.
by the way.
Together we pay your crime on the moon.
Yep, there it is. And the wooden
Together we are lost on the moon. We all share a home on the moon. Forever all lost
I know,
on
just
the
read my gun
moon.
thus far.
I comb the crowd,
This one's iconic.
but I can't see your face out there. No, I'm playing now, won't wait on love. I'm paralyzed from all these whispers in my
Here's
brain.
the thumbnail.
I'm focused now, I won't give up. You hurt me now, but I won't cry. I am Octavia. You hurt me now, but I won't cry. I am Octavia. Sorry, Neon, I just can't concentrate. I just gotta go.
Here we go.
Aside from anthropology, this is my favorite one. I'll cook up a solution with the knowledge I've accrued. They say a kitchen time saves 9, but I'm just saving 2. I've gathered the ingredients to make some time sorbet. There's hardly room for seconds when the seconds melt away. Watch as I work my gypsy magic. I have the noon and cinnamon. Watch as the matter turns to batter. Open the portal, jump in. Buy some apples, buy some apples.
Yes, there's a party. Oh, and then we get that one. So good.
Open the portal, jump. Open the portal, jump. Open the portal, jump in. Yeah!
That was a great way to end the polka, I think, wasn't it? I mean, it's hard to express how much I love some of Andre. He does such a good job. Fun fact, you probably already know this. Don't Mind at Night, PMD, is actually a parody of Don't Mind at Night, which is actually a parody of Last Friday Night. So you probably already knew that, but just trying to make it better. Yeah, Loyalty. Okay, Loyalty is a song I can actually play on the real drums. I would love to make a video on that, but that would require a face reveal, or at least a lot of editing so that my face isn't showing. I refuse to show my face so far. You only get one opportunity to make a YouTube channel where no one knows your face. Just saying. So, I have more songs. I don't know. I don't know why I keep on trying to sing with the songs. It's just classic songs, you know, and you can never just completely suppress yourself from singing them. Even if it's at least just in your head, you always gotta sing them. Where's the other one? Oh, you on my feed just popped up Lost on the Moon. That is hilarious. Why is nothing else loading? Yeah, in fact, even in these comment section, the transition from Double Rainbow and Rainbow Factory was genius. It gave me chills. Yeah, it's crazy. Hang on. Unless we want to watch Nathaniel Bandy. That's something else I watch on a daily basis. Don't judge that. Give me a second. I need to finish making my stupid musical compilation for tomorrow because the April is almost over tomorrow and I still don't have the musical compilation done, which is why I decided to live stream tonight because I haven't done a video in so long and I thought a live stream would make up for it, but then no pony even joined. So, you know, out of my 86 subscribers, no one joined except for you guys. But, you know, I will finish the compilation if I have to stay up all night. I shall do it. Where is my stupid feed? My mix, whatever. I'm about ready to put on anything at this point. In fact, I will. I will put on just the first yeah, I'll finish. Don't worry. I'll put on the most random thing that pops up. This is the first thing that popped up. I'm okay with this one. Totally not a very interesting song. It's definitely one a lot of ponies have heard. That's something, isn't it? Damn. Such a bop, too. Yeah, sleep is for the weak. I can second that. It's the original. Thank you. You had a great day. It's a great song, obviously.
Southern colors in your hat, get your boots on there, cause we're going out there. Don't care about the dress code, put it on, let's go. Girls go wild, cause we're going out, let's go. Ha, no need to perform. Hands on our bodies, gonna keep us girls warm. We need social reform, cause we're just so criminal. Linguist subliminal, damage is minimal. 4% our largest fraction, massive attraction. Go action, stop that. I'm gonna need a reaction, drop that. You already got your reaction. Me, I'm gonna keep on stopping.
Oh, wait, I'm wrong here. I did so good for so long.
From the jeweler, your game's 20% cooler.
I hadn't announced it. I was thinking about making it on the next video, but yeah. Star Strike's the first thing. Maybe I'll come on stream rate, you know, along those lines. I could do something with you where I just have about a stream inside of Star Strike watching when I'm watching. Weeks that trouble in the day.
Place your hand on my thigh, don't be quick, and hear you sigh. Grounding your hips, I'll be flashing my pink, and in 10 seconds flat, you'll be back with a drink. Bring on the it's sparkle up in the body, it's not that. Like a rolling in the room on the third floor, knocking on my front door, me. I'm kind of already you. What that dexterity, lean back on this one, getting more lies, 20%. Yeah, it's me. You can call me the king or the ruler, but I'm face getting lost in the mic. We're getting 20% cooler.
You had a great day out. It's time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler. You know, I'm going to do that. I am going to raid Star Strike. Not really a raid. I'm just going to jump on and see what he's doing. What is up, Star Strike? If, you know, it'll actually load. Huh. Holy crap, what is he doing?
This is...
What is that?
Gosh.
What is he doing? That's crazy.
Oh my god.
This is hilarious.
I'm sure there were normal people in there, not part of this group. I just can't see them anymore.
Oh yeah, they've
Well,
been
they were
swallowed by
they had
the
their own
void.
group. They all had matching skins.
They've assimilated
Yeah,
into
and they're
the
gone now.
collective.
Oh yeah, they left. They came over here.
I should, like, switch my account so I can actually chat with him without, you know, with it actually being on my account, because this is actually a different account of mine. I have an idea. This is a weird idea, but it's a good one.
Much dare.
All ideas are good ones.
Oh, look at them go.
I am going to go
I'm
on
proud of
Ponytown
them.
and mess with him.
They're like lemming.
I
And
don't know where
mobile
everyone's
version
leaving.
still
Everyone's going.
just as
Okay.
good.
Yeah, they're just going. I'm just
everybody
I guess
turn
I'm
around.
following the crowd.
We went
No,
the right direction.
well, I'm following
Sucks
the
if
crowd
you're an
now, I
Earth bunny,
guess.
I guess.
Yes, wait, they're on the safe server.
Wait, that's
Wait,
not
I
it.
joined the wrong server. No,
Oh, there's Mr. Strike.
I
We're
have
painting the town
joined
blue.
the wrong server.
Everyone is starting.
Safe server. There we go.
A world of
I
stardust.
shall
They're all
now
ugly,
join
someone
his
says.
whatever he's
And
doing.
why is it still going? Is another question.
Okay.
Wait,
now,
how do I
question
slash
is,
fly? This is so much
the
more
question is it
confusing
the
on
star
mobile.
strikes that are apparently deemed ugly, or is it the star dusts that are apparently
Where
deemed
are they?
ugly?
They're at the
I
dock.
think there's
Okay,
one that's
I
a
am
bit
going
more
to
obvious
mess
than
them.
the other
Guys,
one, so
my
wouldn't you think
OC
it'd be
shall
that
pop
one
up on
we're
this
complaining about?
screen
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
second.
It's obvious.
If I can actually find the docks.
It's the dust bunnies.
I have a preference over
How
one
dare
person
you?
the other,
Dare you
so.
slander my
They're all running away from
How
me.
dare
I've
they?
also lost everyone
back.
completely for the third time this season session, so.
I'm pretty sure I just lost people again. I'm at the dock, which probably
by the
means...
Oh, we're back at the
Dock?
pumpkin
We're
patch.
just-
We're at
we're
the
just
pumpkin
going-
patch.
I
Okay.
don't know who decided
I
that,
can
but
say that, but it doesn't
here
mean
we
I'll be
are.
able to find
Where's
the pumpkin patch.
I'm
There's
lost.
a large
And
group of
now-
people here
Now I can't
that
miss
are.
them.
Oh, this is.
Where is this
not
stupid
what I
pumpkin
I want
patch?
spam trans rights.
I know there's got to be a way to get to it.
Do it.
I found
No,
the
what is
easy
this?
type.
Okay. So
I'm gonna try going back up the path.
we need. Okay, where?
It's kind of difficult to
Oh,
stream raid someone
Daisy,
if
come
they're
rescue me. I'm being rescued.
complete, or if I'm
Who is
completely
Daisy?
lost.
I don't know, but she's befriended me. We've sat in a corner together while everyone's been going. She is my new best friend on the server. Yes, besties. Yes, we're besties now. We've been just sitting in corners watching the chaos together. So every time we stop, we go off in a corner and we sit together.
Let's do a death circle, an ant death
I'm going
circle,
to
where we all just
confront
go in a
him
circle
when I find him
around the
for
pumpkin patch.
trolling me on.
Yeah,
a
we can start
day.
marching.
Wait,
around
is
the
this
pumpkin patch.
pumpkin patch?
Let's just
No,
start,
this isn't the pumpkin
start a
patch.
parade.
Yeah.
I am
around the
so
pumpkin patch.
freaking lost right now.
Daisy, we might want to move over here where we can watch better without getting trampled.
I'm trying to take context clues from the stream in front of me, trying to
I
see.
guess we're going counterclockwise. as
I
well.
hate
Let me
when it
just
does that.
check
Sometimes it just teleports me.
Thing going on in the chat, because now I don't have my
Not-
monitor
I
open.
Okay, the outer edge is
Where the
not...
heck did
Okay.
teleport me?
So
Oh, they're
I saw
moving
that
again.
someone,
Wait, why are they moving again?
Commented earlier for a name, for your
Now they're all just
fans,
running in circles. I
Starshins.
can't figure this out. Where is the stupid
The star
pumpkin
what?
patch?
the Starshins.
The Starshins, like Martians and Star.
I guess
Star
so.
Martian.
That's what I
That's
thought it
cute.
was.
Yeah,
That's a cute
I'm not
idea.
getting the hang of these mobile.
That's a nice way of saying.
I
don't
always
like
play
it.
PC.
Or there's the dust bunnies.
I feel like everyone
I like
who
Dust
plays
Bunnies.
Minecraft says that.
I don't know. I open every video with "Hey friends," so well, every video, like 3 videos, but like that's half my content. So
Okay, now I don't. Now I can't even find the docks. I used to know this map like the back of my hoof. Now I
I
can't
feel
even
like
find
the
anything.
community as a whole could be the star cluster. I like.
I am
that.
so
I like
lost.
dust bunnies as individuals, though.
Oh, well, that's a good. That's a
Okay.
good name.
I'm gonna keep running.
What are your
names
fans' names?
so I can
The Star
Those
Strikers.
Stream Bomb Star Strike.
Star Strikers.
And they were
love it.
self-named, by the way. Like
Yeah,
the last
I'm
time I did a
so
Ponytown event,
right now.
they all dubbed themselves the Star Strikers.
Really?
Yes, they all just started chanting, "We are the Star Strikers."
That's
And so-
adorable.
I shall never
So
be
it
a Star
became a
Striker
thing.
after what he has done to me.
I think someone else was saying the Stardust 42 crew, which I really liked.
Oh, Stardust 42. I love Stardust 42.
I thought that was cute. It rhymed.
Hello.
All right. So I think okay. I think that we're done with the pumpkin patch now. Let's go.
Yeah, it's your stream.
Let's go find somewhere else to raid.
Where are they going? I can't figure this
I guess we'll
out.
follow the path
I am
upwards.
so freaking lost. Wait,
Just-
there's there's
just
signs.
see
There's
where we
signs
go.
everywhere. There's got to be
Shall
a
we go to
sign
the
pointing
bakery?
like wherever.
I
there-
don't know where the bakery. Yeah, bakery's up here. We could.
No, the stream's no, it's lagging.
We are in the bakery.
Okay, they're going to the bakery. I
That
know
is
where the
like-
bakery is. At the very
I
least,
just
I know where the bakery.
teleported away. I have completely lost my group because
Oh, that's so sad.
the
all alone.
it lagged so bad. There's no one with me anymore.
Oh,
lag
he's
you
at the
out?
harbor.
Did I
No,
I
my
need to
internet
find
take over
him
the
just
stream?
right now. Because I want to mess with him so
Did
badly.
I lag you out? Did I
no, my
completely
internet
take over the
just
stream?
struggling.
Oh,
Oh well, if
Okay.
yours isn't working,
They're going to the
you could head on over to
bakery. Is this
Stardust
way?
42 channel. I got a
I'm
working
relying on
stream,
signs at this
probably,
point,
but,
honestly.
Okay, I'm on my way
sure.
back to the bakery. I'm almost
Yeah, we're all in the
there.
bakery. We're having a time.
At
Hey,
least
I
I'm
think I
thinking
found them.
almost there.
Yo, no, actually, I think I
Yeah.
found them.
I just logged off completely, apparently.
Wait, Starstrike should be near here if I'm on his same server. I don't know.
I love it when your computer just decides to crash.
He keeps moving, but I also keep moving. I cannot see him at all. Because I'm only ever
No,
looking
I'm
at
actually
one
not sure
monitor.
where the bakery is. I'm
other.
following the signs.
I
but
wish I
don't
could
see a bakery
broadcast
anywhere.
my gameplay, but no, I can't because
I
school.
think I'll be fine. I'll eventually figure out where everything is.
Was there some
Where are you at?
or
Okay,
something? 'Cause
okay, I think I got it.
wanna
I got
We're in
it.
the bakery. Oh wait, which star are you?
whatever. This
referring
stream
to?
totally went to crap,
Alpha.
like, eventually.
5D, 2F90.
Okay, I'm at the bakery.
All right, I just
Yippee,
saw
there you are.
on the stream he
Yeah,
is
slide
actually
outside.
at
Ah, there's
The real
so
Star
many
Strike.
people in here.
Wait, that's Star Spike.
much chaos.
No, yeah, this is definitely the right stream.
I don't even know where. I don't even know where to go with this.
Where is he? There he is. I need to tell
Everyone
him.
grab some. What should we grab this time around?
Well, you should get your French toast.
Can we get
Wait, what is-
donuts? I love donuts.
What is this? We got another version of the emo Star Strike.
There is so
Let
much
them eat
chaos in
cake.
here right now.
You know what? Everybody just grab a
Okay.
dessert. Grab whatever
Yeah.
dessert you want.
I am trying to.
Oh, I regret coming in here.
Let
I
us
found
right
the
in the
bakery
kitchen.
and
Get
instantly
that
regretted
in.
coming in here.
Okay, wait. I just saw someone go by with my OC, or it looked like they did at least. Excuse them. That is
My
my
computer's
OC. I
going to crash,
confirmed it.
Privateer. We should
My
read the
computer
game.
is very much
That
crying right
is
now. It
certainly
is
an idea,
so
but we
upset with
Yeah,
me.
mine too. My computer cannot.
I don't think you realize my computer is literally taped together. This isn't an exaggeration. I have tape wrapping my computer to keep it together.
Wait, who said Technopog? Did I make a Technoblade
I
reference
am
and not even
following.
notice?
Oh, that's not him.
I do that.
I
a
got
lot.
trolled.
You just randomly
There's
referenced
so many
Technoblade
Star
without
Strikes
noticing?
here. It's crazy.
Oh, it happens.
I need to
so-
find
so
the real
often.
Star Strike,
I didn't even really watch
and I need to
Technoblade like
get
at
him
all.
to remember me as the April
So
Fool's.
I would never know.
60% of it
Oh,
is
wait, I
about
got
killing
plenty.
I got-
orphans and
What?
enslaving orphans.
Fake Star Strike.
Diamond.
What the heck is this?
It looks like you
What?
got beat up.
Dude, I got
This-
totally messed up
People are
by
saying Technoblade never
some
dies. Yes.
craziness.
Technoblade never dies. Spam it.
The fake Star
We got
Strike looks like he has a
Starbite.
black eye.
Okay, this is
Okay,
the
I
best
think there's a lot more
spot for me
Star
to-
Strikes than I
Oh,
originally thought. They just
hello,
all blend in
Ice
with
Summer.
the crowd.
You are here.
They're all
Well,
slightly
that's
different from
because
each other.
Yeah, I was about to say that's because they all have like different outfits and personalities and stuff. Like they got real creative.
I am trying to be
There are
You
as
got a Lapis
crazy as
Lazuli
possible.
version. That one's fun. That one's pretty.
Yes.
It's like a lighter
Remember,
shade of.
there is a thread in skins.
Okay, I
to
see him.
post your,
He
Star
definitely
Trek clones
is here.
or duplicates.
I see
Yes,
my
if you
OC
have a
like
du-
up
if
on
you
the top
have
of his.
made a duplicate, please join the Discord. It's in the description, and then you can post a picture of it in the thread. I want to see all of the duplicates. I want to make sure I get to see them all.
Okay, you know what?
because I can't guarantee that
I
I'm
don't see
seeing
you. What do you look
all
like?
of
Hang on.
them in
You
the
should put me
stream.
on my friends
It's
list.
just
Wait,
because
where
it's
are
just
you? You're not in my
and I want
friends
to see
list.
them all.
The Alexes are here.
No!
Shout outs
I
to Alex
reloaded
with an
the
E and
game.
Alex with a Y.
That is
Shout
so
outs.
the last.
What are all of the
I can't do
Alexes?
this today.
Oh, just give Alex with.
I
an E
am
and
going to
Alex with a Y
rejoin,
a
and I am
shout
going
out.
to get to the bakery, but I am not going to
I
rejoin.
don't
Oh,
know if I want to because I don't know who these Alexes are.
They're my friends. I saw them
Okay,
today. I said I'd give them a shout out.
Where art thou, Starstrike, and do you remember me?
You can give them a shout out. I still
Remember
don't know these
me.
people, so I won't give them shout outs.
Though I
Totally okay. That's
say
totally okay.
We got
goodbye, remember
YouTube
me.
Strike, who is very sad for some
Don't
reason.
let it
Why are you
make me
sad?
Well,
I'm gonna get
What's
don't wanna
wrong?
by Disney.
He has to get
you haven't
demonetized.
posted a
Yeah, you got
YouTube video in
demonetized.
like 3 weeks. That's why.
I have been
How'd it
posting
go?
I'm gonna try my
videos,
best.
It's just that none of them have been the most normal of videos. They've been things
I
like
mean,
April
unless you want to
Fools.
count like this
at
summing
this
this
one.
up.
I love seeing all the different Stardust designs. Oh my, Stardust 42.
I'm
wants
trying to
act
get
as a
his
friend.
attention. That
Oh my god, the real Stardust 42.
Is that
There's-
real, Dimitri?
Okay, where should we go now?
Let's go to the caves.
I mean,
Someone
I
give me money
the
to go to the
library at
caves. Let's
some
go to the
point.
caves.
You know, we could go to the library. Let's go to the library. We haven't been to the library on this stream yet.
All right, library it is. Wherever that is.
I
Pull it
think
up.
it's to the
Pull up
right
the
of
map.
here. That's where I'm
It won't let
going.
me out of the building.
You know, there's a
It's
sign.
so laggy. I'm not allowed out the building. Oh, there we go.
Maybe that's outdated.
Okay, let's
I
find
don't
the
know. If all
mob.
else fails, I know
I think
Daisy
the
will
people
find
who
me
are
and lead me
subscribed to me are
to
actually
go.
following
I need to get to Starstrike
Okay, so
before
it looks like the library is
his
actually
mob goes
downwards.
crazy.
Yeah, the
That's a
library's
dirt
down here.
pit. No.
Everybody,
Ow.
you're going the wrong way.
You're
No,
going up. No.
I see him. I found him.
Everyone to the library.
It's right here. It's right here.
I see it.
To the right.
I will over there.
Negative.
All right,
Tell
everyone,
Stardust how
start
to
circling the
fix comments.
bookshelves.
Where even am I?
Start circling the bookshelves, and then scream, mob. Mob, 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 angry, angry.
Anyway,
I probably
sorry,
didn't
just
sync
kind of
up
a
over
fan
for
thing, I
Discord,
guess.
but that's
Probably
okay.
not, but it doesn't
Not
matter.
really.
Spam mob.
Mob, 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 mob.
When the mob.
Mob.
Oh, we got people from the original stream. They're really mad. Too.
Like, there are still people on from that long ago playing?
Yes. Somebody said it was
Why
the
my chat
stupid
messages
flying mob.
going through.
Again.
I think they are.
And this is the
but
first time on this
sure.
stream.
I found you, Nameless. I
I guess
found.
people really just
Okay,
sit in this
next.
game
Oh wait,
and
it
do
did
nothing for
pop up.
hours.
Nameless, this is the first time I'm actually seeing your skin in the game. It looks
I am
scary.
doing my best to be noticed.
Thank you.
just so that I can make him, so I can be angry at him.
I will say it's very hard to prep shorts using the vertical plugin because they don't actually center the world on your character. So, which is kind of annoying. But I guess that's just the style of the game. Though it
I'm
does
losing my
sit
friend
in-
on
Okay,
there, and
that
I'm
is my
very
best
sad
attempt.
now.
Okay, I'm not.
Please work.
Now
Please
I'm thinking.
work.
Let's all grab a book. Who wants to read? I
I
say we
don't
all
grab a book yet,
books,
please.
I love reading.
My
And
best.
we become the
I
book
need to be
brigade.
noticed. Okay, I'm turning off my stream.
That is
At
who
this
we
point,
now
it's
are.
done.
Let's see.
Goodbye.
Just like, who is that guy?
Yeah, look, it's
And-
time to read.